So I wanted to provide a nice update here, just talking to the staff about how the business has grown. What are we in? June 2019, so if we date back to 2018, at that point in time, before we had that nice YouTube screen that we use all the time, we had this place, it was shortly after it was converted from a garage to a full-blown office. We had, I think, 3 to 4 people on payroll. Fast forward to today, we've got 10 people on payroll, agents across the country, and a couple in-house specialists that support us with the banking concept, placing cash value insurance policies, really working with the people that reach out directly to us and servicing the accounts. Our big thing is once a policy is in force, making sure that that policy is actively serviced, keeping them up to speed in the industry, that policy, if they add more or less than what they had originally planned, you've got to keep in touch on that kind of stuff. But business certainly has exploded. A couple things are credited to that. One is the video content we've put together via our YouTube channel and social media feeds. A big help has been our staff. You see our social media staff over there. We've got our agents that are running away from the camera in the background. I'll introduce you to them later. Anyway, we've been growing. So we've got our agent training package in progress. It'll be a little bit of time before this is ready to launch, but we've had more questions and requests for agent support than I can count over the years, and the volume has really become heavy lately. So what we're putting together is an agent training package, which is really everything we know about cash value life insurance, the banking concept, and how to, one, create policies, how to design them properly. And this goes in depth into these software. So if I'm brokered with a particular insurance company and I want to know how to build the policy out, I don't want to have someone else design it for me. I've got 50 grand a year going into a policy. How do I set the premium at 5,000? How do I set my MEC limit at 50K in the carrier software? How do I understand the insurance company's limitations? Right, the technical details. This training platform will cover that with the companies that we use. In addition to each product, it'll be very in-depth. So that's part one. Part two is when I actually communicate the banking concept, when I communicate a cash value life insurance policy, to take this word life insurance and communicate it in a manner that's attractive to people where they don't listen, they don't hear life insurance and run away from you. That's part two. What is the infinite banking concept? Well, it's a concept that teaches one how to use a cash value life insurance policy as a financing tool. Right, if you look at a lot of major banks and institutions, you see them heavily use cash value life insurance. Why? So going into several talking points of exactly what the concept is, how companies operate, how do I max fund a policy? I might know how to do it as an agent, but how do I communicate that to a prospect or an interested person without confusing them or say, I don't really understand it, I'm not going to do it. So the platform will be specifically geared toward that. Then presenting illustrations, explaining the different columns, putting them on a simplified spreadsheet, really helping you drive your business from A to Z in the most efficient manner without having to rely on someone else that designs a policy for you. It's not what you wanted. You've got to go back, ask for it again. They tell you, well, you got to design it differently because then you make a higher commission. You say, I'm not interested in that. I want to maximize the cash value. So this platform is specifically geared on training agents how to design policies, present them, and communicate them effectively to their prospects. So we are revamping our website 100%. For a long time, we've had our website, which had really been just bullet-pointed information around the banking concept, cash value life insurance. It's very complementary to a lot of our content on YouTube. So we've been working on this for a while. It's just about ready for launch, where a lot of the content, questions that spark people's interest around the banking concept will be the same. However, it'll be much more organized, a lot of video content, videos that specifically answer questions in addition to written responses. We'll have a PDF info kit, and obviously if you ever enter your contact info in our site, you'll get all of our information, generic samples and custom samples if you request them. So that site should be ready in the near future. Feel free to check it out, whycashvaluelife.com. Okay, so we are about to start launching something brand new. We're going to dive into podcasts. So for the longest time, we have created webinars. We've held them live weekly. We'll continue to do that. And those are nice because everyone can view those. And we've got visuals to support all of this technical stuff with the banking concept. But the podcasts has been something that has been requested by many people we work with and that would like to work with us for a long time. So we're launching into the podcast marketplace, whatever we call it. Places we're going to start are Spotify. What else do we got? Stitcher, iTunes, and Google Play. If you can think of anything else, let us know. As you know at this point, my specialty is creating the content, and I've got this great staff here that doesn't want to be on the camera that is going to be launching everything into the podcast marketplace. So wanted to shoot this video out to everybody and say thank you for subscribing to our channel. Since launching our YouTube channel, which was late last year, 2018, which for the longest time I resisted because I thought it would be a dumb idea. Boy, was I wrong. Our business has exploded. So I wanted to say thank you to everyone who subscribed and checks out our content. If you ever have specific requests, would like us to create videos for you or just general questions, let us know. You can reply to any of our YouTube videos right in the comments. You can send us an email direct. You see our direct email address at the end of each YouTube video, including this one. Feel free to reach out. We'd be happy to put some content together for you or any sample scenarios. If you just like to see them direct, we can email them straight to you. But I wanted to say thank you for subscribing, and I'm looking forward to continuing to work with you all. Anyway, we've been growing at a nice rate, much faster than anticipated. Big shout out to everyone who's followed us on YouTube and has worked with us directly. It's been a pleasure, especially if I've been able to connect with you one-on-one. I always enjoy that. Looking forward to continuing to work with you in the coming years, and that's all I got for today. Make it a great day.